So Ken, do me a favor. Name a famous band from the city of Boston.
Ooh, well, there is my oldie favorite, I would say, almost at Austin, Aerosmith,
Aerosmith. All right, I'll go next. The Cars.
my new addition, baby.
The Pixies.
Ah, yes. And the band we're going to speak of today.
The Jay Giles Band.
Oh, Magic Dick.
I knew you had to get that in there.
Till Tuesday.
Till Tuesday. That's right. And we're going to talk about their one top 10 hit, Voices Carry. Okay, huge in 1985. Couldn't get away from it.
Nope, it was everywhere. Unavoidable.
Okay, yeah, it hit number 8 on the Billboard Pop chart. It's from the top 20 album, Voices Carry. Until Tuesday, hit it big, where MTV, when they did their music video awards, gave them the Best New Artist award in 1985.
Yeah.
So, Till Tuesday, blowing up.
I remember that video, man. It would have been hard for them not to give Till Tuesday that award in 1985.
Maybe. I'd have to go look and see what other debut albums blew up in the 85. Like,
Not enough to take the award from them.
Well, we're going to talk about the video in a little bit. But really, Till Tuesday, and this isn't knocking anyone in the band, but it's the truth. It's Amy Mann, the lead singer and bassist, and some other dudes. That's who it is, right? I mean, let's be honest here.
Okay, a band with a female front singer. I'll roll with you on that.
Like, can you name any of the Blackhearts from Joan Jett and the Blackhearts?
No.
Of course not.
And, okay, here's the other thing, though, I'm going to say about Till Tuesday.
Talk to me.
Mid-80s, 85s, they were a new wave band.
Yes.
So there was nothing was going to stand out. Nothing was going to make my beer cheaper or blow my skirt up about them. They were just a typical another 80s new wave band. Now, with that said, I know that's almost disparaging, but I kind of dig their sound. At least it's authentic. At least as I listen to it, I can hear four people making music together.
No, absolutely. And to be fair, so the other members of the band were Robert Holmes on guitar, Joey Pesci, not Joe Pesci, not the actor. All right, Pesce. Okay, Pesce? Whatever.
It's called Fish.
Yeah. And Michael Hausman on drums, okay? So those are your other guys. And since they're from Boston,
I'd mentioned earlier, chances are a band out of Boston after 1979, somebody in that band attended Berklee School of Music.
And
Amy Mann and the drummer, was it Michael Hausman? Yeah. They were the Berklee attendees.
okay, it's funny you say that because when I think Berklee College, I'm thinking
Other coast,
California,
yeah.
super liberal,
See, whereas when I hear Berklee, I'm thinking the other coast. So there's a joke amongst music schools, and I'm sure it's probably the same at Berklee, because very few people actually graduate because they either drop out of school to go tour with somebody. So it's like, oh, you graduated. What did you not do right? Or something like that.
Right. And they're like, no, I made money.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But anyway, so we talk about Amy Mann, and she has an impressive resume. I mean, this is post Till Tuesday. Okay. NPR called her one of the 10 greatest living songwriters in 2006.
Yeah.
I was shocked. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. Has 2 Grammys. Okay. The only person to join Rush on a song.
The only. How did I stress that enough? She's the only human being other than the 3 members of Rush. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Because that's always what
Right. So she was on their song from 1987.
time stands still. That is the one thing that I will always give her props for till I'm 105. Many other things, but that right there as a kid, that's what synced me.
And with Till Tuesday, we already mentioned, the top 10 hit, the top 20 album, and the MTV Music Video Award, right? So
Yep.
so we did all that.
Yep.
So she has accolades. All right, they're piling up.
Yeah.
She married Michael Penn, okay, who had a top 20 hit in 1990 with No Myth, right?
Yep.
And interestingly enough, he won the Best New Artist award that year from MTV as well. So,
Yeah.
and so she's married to him. So husband and wife duo with their matching MTV Music Awards on the mantle. Okay. And she actually did a cover with Michael Penn. They did a cover of the Beatles song "Two of Us," which was off the Beatles' "Let It Be" album. And so they sang together on a song.
Yeah.
I was shocked that they didn't do more together in their career.
I was
be
about to
honest.
say, yeah, they really don't. I know they've toured maybe a couple times together. Yeah, but yeah, I wondered the same thing.
But seriously though, she has all of these awards. She has, I don't know, half a dozen albums, maybe a dozen albums. I don't know. I didn't really look into it. Why do I not know any of her songs? This is the only one. Voices Carry. I don't know any other Amy Mann song.
And you know, it's funny. Yeah, I could say the same thing. Now, I've heard Amy Mann songs over the years.
Right.
So I've been exposed to them. Now, I can tell you, she did the Magnolia soundtrack.
That's correct.
Now, that I vaguely remember because I remember seeing the film.
I don't even remember
And
the
I
film,
vaguely
man.
remember that. I just remember sitting through it thinking, oh, you know, this is pretty cool, pretty heavy. I like this. But yeah, it was more of an experience.
So you know how I do this, man. I mean, once I hear an artist, I can't just listen to the song we're going to talk about. I'm going down the rabbit hole.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to listen to the music. And what I found was, one, I need to hear more Amy Mann.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm at that age in life where I can appreciate that type of serious music.
And her husband, yeah, I can hear it now.
And her husband, Michael Penn. I need to hear more
yeah,
Michael
'cause
Penn.
As a teenager, no, I could not hear it. Too much testosterone and anger and everything else in my ears that I could not have hear or appreciate him.
No, so I get that. I get the appeal. But Ken, you and I have listened to thousands, maybe tens of thousands of hours of music.
Yes, no
Like
joke.
so much music in our life. I mean, just ignore the music that you listen to on your own time and I listen to on my own time. I'm saying the music that we even listen to together and talk about
yes.
for the last 30 years.
Yes.
And yet, at no point in a 30-year friendship here have I ever said, Ken, you should really listen to Amy Mann. At
Yeah,
no
or
point
vice versa. Yeah.
have you ever said, Will, you should really listen to Amy Mann. Never happened.
It hasn't.
Never happened. But man, we have said like, oh, have you ever heard of this obscure artist who plays the accordion? No? Okay, well, you should listen to him. Like, we've
Yeah,
done this.
Yep, we do.
Okay? But never this top 10 singer-songwriter of all time, according to NPR. Like, someone who's just like, everyone's heaping the praises,
Yeah.
the awards. And you and I have never said, we should probably figure this out.
Yeah, and we're not oblivious to her.
Right.
We've always known who she is, who she was. Her
It's-
and her husband.
It's kind of weird because it's always like, oh, I should listen to a band from Boston. Is it going to be Aerosmith today? Or maybe it'll be Till Tuesday. I'm like, nah, I'll do Jay Giles Band. I'll do the Pixies. The
Yeah.
Lemonheads. Something, right? It
Yep.
was never Till Tuesday. It was never Amy Mann. Like, I just put it on the back burner. Then when we're like, oh man, I really like that song from the 80s, Voices Carry. And it has a pretty neat video.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that song on the show. And then you realize, oh my God, like the acclaim that this woman is getting is off the charts.
Yeah. Acclaim other than the fact that she's the only other human to perform on a Rush album other than Rush. Yes.
Okay. All right. So look, let's jump into the song itself. All right? And look, she's the bassist. The bass line is pretty basic, right? Just kind of dum 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 dum.
On this one, yeah, this
Yeah.
is a all right.
I'm not saying she can't play bass, but there's nothing to like
yeah, nothing
knock your
jumps
socks
out.
off.
This she definitely played to the song on this one.
Right. You know, it's really about like the catchy little synth hooks
Yeah,
occasionally.
this was definitely a '80s new wave. Hey, we about to make some money song.
Right. Oh no, absolutely. Because then once you get to that chorus with her voice,
Yeah,
you know, going up an octave, you're like, oh, this is catchy. I can sing along to this. But look, you're a guitar player. You love the guitar. Where's the guitar in this song at, man? Is it just a dunk, 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 dunk? I mean, that's all that guy's doing.
yeah. Hey, man, this is a new wave '80s. we gonna get some money, people. We gonna make some cheddar. We got this contract. Let's do it.
You know, but seriously though, so musically, right? It's a catchy pop song with, and it has a little story. We'll get into the lyrics in a second. But dude, when you watch this video, bro, they made a video about a rat tail. That's what the video is about, Ken. They made a video about a rat tail.
In hindsight, if you put it like that, yes.
But okay, so you can go on YouTube, check out the video. I mean, we'll have a link to the video. But look, the video has Amy Mann with her boyfriend, and he looks like one of the Franco brothers. Looks like James Franco.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I was like, man, Franco's aged really well over the last 30 years. God, he must have been about 12 in this video looking 30. Anyway, he does, right? And this guy is probably a Wall Street broker or something, right? That's
Yeah,
what he's playing in the video.
Some type of square, yuppie, whatever it was.
A yuppie, right. High class, going to fancy restaurants. But he's got this girlfriend with some crazy hair and a rat tail. And he really doesn't like that rat tail.
And the band.
And the band, yeah. And he wants her to wear hats so she'll cover up her rat tail.
And not the weird earrings. And yeah, it's just trying to put her in a box.
And you can't put Amy in a box,
That's
bro.
right. You never have, never will. She's proven that.
Right. So the theme of the video is someone locked in a relationship and their partner doesn't approve of who they are, right?
Yeah,
That's
as a being, yeah.
you know. And at the end, they're like at this Carnegie Hall, and like she's trying to be polite, but by the end of the song, she's shouting, she's going crazy.
Which is my favorite part when she ad-libs he told me shut up, and she's rebelling and she's standing up for herself. Love it.
Yeah. But when that happens, right, it's like she's just telling the world, I got to let my freak flag fly.
And she does.
Yeah. And so in that sense, I'm okay with it. You know, I'm okay with a video revolving around a girl's rat tail. Okay? Whatever. You know, it's honestly what it's about.
Hey, but you're right, man. You're right. At least it's a good ending, a good, positive, forward story. Something you can stand behind and appreciate 30 years later.
You know, and when I read these lyrics, you know, she's not at Chrissy Hynde level yet.
Exactly.
She'll get there.
Yeah,
she'll get there.
She's on her way. Absolutely.
Okay, but it really does get across this idea that when you're trapped in a relationship that you're uncomfortable with, you know, at some point, what time do you break away?
Yeah.
At what point are you allowed to be yourself? And I thought she really did a really good job with this. An interesting note about this song is that supposedly it was originally written about a woman and woman relationship.
Nice.
Yeah, and that record pressure or whatever forced her to change the lyrics.
Definitely not accepted in '85.
Today, nobody blink an eye.
Yeah.
Okay,
Same way Denzel could probably be in her video. They'd be holding hands. No
Her
one blinking an eye.
Denzel's a socialite Wall Street banker. Next role. Exactly. So anyway, now I think for this song is kind of in the 80s. And I'm not saying you won't hear it on TV shows or movie soundtracks or whatever.
No, but it's definitely dated. I mean,
It's
this
a dated
was
80s
the
song.
80s new wave. Yeah.
So it's not so much that this song is relevant today as Amy Mann is relevant today.
True. Now, with that said, brother, I would bet a paycheck that if these four people were to do an acoustic version of this song, that it would still hold up fairly well. That you would hear it.
It's a great song.
Yeah, because it is a great song, and like we said, a great song can withstand any arrangement. And I'm sure if they were to sit and strip this down to any type of acoustic concoction they felt like.
Well, because I am me, I couldn't just listen to this song. If you listen to their debut album, Voices Carry, it's a new wave album. It's synthesizer, pure 80s sounds. It's the sound of cocaine.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the 80s, right? The sound of cocaine. Okay? But when you listen to their follow-ups, it's almost like they're growing up. It's like the next album, the second album, Welcome Home, that's going to college.
Yeah.
A little bit more broody, you know. And then Everything's Different Now, their last album in
Yeah.
'89 before they broke up. They graduated college. They're
Yeah.
serious now. It's almost like more pianos, less synthesizer,
Yeah.
more acoustic guitars, more jangly pop.
So if you think of it as first album, child actor, it's got that child gimmicky role that he's known for. Now, or he or she, now actor is grown, serious actor. It's like, oh no, hey, I'm not Urkel anymore. I've grown, I've developed. Or pick a character. But yeah. And it's funny you bring that up because as I listen to this single, Voices Carry, thankfully we have the benefit of age, right? In hindsight, on our side. And I hear this song and I realize, yeah, there's no way that band could have survived as first album Till Tuesday because they were going to grow faster than they were going to outgrow themselves.
Well, and that happened, but unfortunately, they didn't really have any other hits after this.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was like that's the box MTV put them. That's what the people expected. So when they tried to move out of that box, the commercial success did not follow.
This is true. And plus, where they were moving, that's not where the masses were moving at the time.
That's right. And to wrap it up, you can't keep Amy in a box. It's not going to happen.
That's right.
So anyway, look, for everyone out there, if you're an Amy Mann fan, look, I'm fixing to dive in. After this show, when Ken leaves, I'm going to start listening to a bunch of Amy Mann, try and figure this thing out. Give us some recommendations.
Yeah, if you saw her live, if you saw her show, tell us about it because we know, hey, if you saw her, we know it was an intimate setting. It wasn't a stadium.
Right.
So it had to be a great show because you were up close and personal. Share some stories with us.
Please do. And if you enjoyed today's show, hit that like button. And if you'd like to hear more, please hit subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.
Peace.